always flowing from the survival scrolls. I am your gracious host, Mr. Baba Shades. And this is Bridging Fans. Let's go, come on. So family, today's topic is, I'm over it. You ever hear that phrase? First of all, I'm not a fan of that phrase. I normally hear women say, I'm over it, I'm over it. It's not one of my favorite phrases, but for sake of argument, we're going to go with this. So, what in your life are you over? What is there something in your life that you've been going through and dealing with and going recalibrating? A very dear friend of mine uses that phrase, recalibrate. What in particular are you over? Now, mind you, by saying I'm over it doesn't mean that it's going to change. It may be long in the coming. Or it may be just that you just need to recalibrate. You need to try to find a different way, a different method. But many times over, you feel like you're spinning your wheels. You feel like you're just going in circles. You feel like, damn, when am I going to get your break? So I ask you, family, what are you over? What is in your life that you're over? It could be a whole host of different situations. Hold on a second, family. Let's make this light. All right, cool. So yeah, what are you over? Can I go over here? Do I want to go over there? I don't know. What are you over? Could be a girlfriend. Could be a boyfriend. Could be family. Could be your finances. Finances make people kill themselves. Make people commit suicide. It really does. I was watching Force, Book 4 from the 50 Cent series Empire that he's created. And there's a scene in where a character by the name of Tommy, played by John Sikora, he finds out that he has a stepbrother who's black and Tommy's white. For those individuals that are not familiar with the show. And he says to his brother, he says, I gotta ask you, because Tommy's a hustler. So Tommy makes money come out of, creates money out of thin air. And he says, how did you get so far in a hole? He says, man, with paying for this bill and paying for that, and my father getting sick and whatever, he said it was hard to dig out. He says, I'll always help you because Tommy has the money. He goes, no, I want to work for it. But the point is, here you have this man who may have sold a little weed here and there, because it's kind of insinuated that he did from time to time. But you have this gentleman who, for all intents and purposes, got caught up. And it could be anything. Is there something in your life that you're kind of caught up? Something that, to some degree, is almost impossible to change. For those that are street hustlers who is watching, by the way, I see you, 40 Cal. I see the gentleman that made a comment about the 40 Cal all the way. Oh, I don't like that song. Sorry about that, guys, because it makes the song sound like it's cursing, and I'm not a fan of that. I want to keep this a clean channel as best as I can. And for my street hustlers that are watching, or had to go through the street route to become a success, or wherever you're at in leveling up, have you ever, or are you caught up in a situation that is hard to really get out of? Almost to a point of a life and death. For those in a relationship, is it hard to get out of? It's interesting because I came across a little clip by Joe Rogan, For those of you, you should check out his channel. He talks about a whole host of different topics and really good stuff, really good content. I like Joe Rogan. In the beginning, I kind of sort of didn't understand it, but as time is progressing, I kind of do, And he was talking about men getting stuck. And he said one of the main things is bills. You get stuck with bills. You get stuck with the responsibility of being that man to take care of that family or to take care of that loved one. It could be a mother or father. It could be that you're in a shitty job that you can't get out of because it's the only means right now for you to put a roof over your head or some food on the table. He said it's bills. And surely you have seen many individuals who have literally killed themselves. I remember a gentleman killed himself. It was 2 stories, and his family, because the bills were overwhelming. He couldn't keep up. He tried. Another one, a gentleman thought that by killing himself, he would leave his insurance for his significant other and the kids. But, policies dictate if you kill yourself, you ain't getting nothing. So it was a moot point. But what are you over? It could be taking care of a loved one that's elderly, that drains you. See, that's the thing. When you're at a point, when you're tired of being tired, and it drains you, it could be that person, that loved one. It could be that job that suffocates you. It could be the coworkers around you, in my years of where I've worked, I've moved into like 3 or 4 different positions. And most people would say, oh, he's very quiet, he says something, because truth be told, I'm over a lot of situations. I'm in the process of doing something, and it's taking a lot out of me, but I was tired, and I still am tired of being tired. So I have to change that. Are you, family, those that are tuning in, are you capable of being able to change that? Have you found your footing? Have you found your niche? Julia Roberts did a movie, Eat, Pray, Love, something like that, and where, she just gave up everything, and she went off into the Indian mountains and, found her chakra and whatnot. But yeah, that's the question. Are you over it? Can you do something about it? Is it possible? Is it within your reach? Is it something that's doable, manageable? And if you can do it, what are the repercussions behind it? Excuse me a second, family. Just take a little water. So refreshing. Will it have repercussions that'll create something that you need to get over that? Would that be difficult? Anyway, family, that's all I have for you for today. Thank you for riding with me. I am your gracious host, Mr. Baba Shades, and this is Bridging Fears, a channel dedicated to try to bridge those thoughts, those ideas, those things that are happening in our lives. I know this is not a popular channel, compared to other channels. I did something silly on my Instagram. It's Bridging Fears, by the way. It was like 8-second clip. And I got so many views faster than this. But I will continue to put out this content because I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe because it will help the algorithm. In time, I'm going to try to shake it up and do a different type of clips. But for those of you that are loyal to ride with me and to check out what I'm saying, I do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. I hope that what I say makes sense, that it's not some far-fetched, throw it and see if it sticks comments. I'm just out here trying to engage you, have thought-provoking moments. So thank you guys. Thank you for riding with me. And let us give thanks that we are 6 feet above ground and not below, and that those in our inner circle are in the same vein. Whatever you do today, family, remember 3 things. Stay lovely, stay sexy, but most of all, stay safe. I am, once again, your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Fears. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about this. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace out.